will come, or 3 poems also will come, ma'am.
See, you all know about the lesson, right? Lesson number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Please learn the notes that is given from your classwork and textbook. Okay. Poems: My Pig Won't Let Me Watch TV, Nobody's Friend. Then Mummy's Darling and Trees. Learn the notes given from all the 4 poems as well. Okay. And for your memorization, that is writing the poem. Okay, for writing the poem, for that you have to learn 2 poems, that is Mummy's Darling and Trees. Do you all understand? Yes or no, children? I told you I want you all to unmute yourself. I want you all to respond back when I ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
you will understand. The one who had a doubt whether you have to learn all the 3 poems, you have to by heart 2 poems, that is Mummy's Darling and Trees. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just because I've given for memorization these 2 poems, don't leave out the notes that is given on these lessons or these poems. Okay. Even from the notes also you will be asked. Okay. And then you have grammar. Grammar you have from adverbs. Right? Okay. Unit 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. That is adverbs. You all have learned adverbs, right? Ma'am has taught you all adverbs.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How many types of adverbs did you learn?
Name, people, Daniel.
How many types of adverbs did you learn?
Adverbs.
There are
Adverbs. Verb.
Name, people, banyan, coconut, mango, banana.
Harshavardhana, what are you reading? I'm not asking you to read the poem. I'm talking about grammar. Okay, see, notes that is given for your literature part, you all know, right? You all know the lessons. Please make sure that you read the lessons as well. Okay, even from in between the lessons, I will be asking you questions. So make sure that you read the lessons completely, not just the question and answers. Read the lesson well. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now in grammar, you have unit number 9, that is adverbs. Then you have unit 10, use of a, an, and the, also called as articles. Then you have prepositions again. Then you have conjunctions. Conjunctions are, what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are joining words. Okay. They join 2 sentences or 2 words. And then you have sentences. Okay, a sentence is divided into 2, that is subject and predicate. Okay, so all these will come under grammar. Since literature is easier for you all because everything is given, either it's there in the textbook or the notes have already been given to you. I will be teaching you all grammar. We will be revising grammar. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In
Yes,
grammar, the
ma'am.
first unit, that is unit number 9, you have adverbs. Okay. You have adverbs. Okay. Remember, you have learned 4 different types of adverbs. What are they? Adverbs of time. Okay. Adverbs of time answers to the question when. Okay. When did this action take place? Okay, it answers to the question when. Then you have adverbs of place. Okay, adverbs of place answers to the question where. Where did this happen? Is it clear? Okay. And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
adverbs of place, time, and action. Okay, that is, it answers to the question how. How did she write? She wrote neatly. Generally, this one will end with an ly. Okay, is that clear?
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that is manner, not action. It is manner. Okay, how this action was done. Okay, she wrote neatly. She danced gracefully. So these words, neatly, gracefully, beautifully, all these will come under adverbs of manner. Okay, they answer to the question how. Okay, how the action was done. Then you also have adverbs of frequency. Okay, frequency means how often does an action take place. For example, okay, every day morning, okay, you brush your teeth regularly in the morning. Okay, I write a letter to my grandparents regularly. Okay, or I often write letters to my friends. Okay, these words often, regularly, okay, like these words are called as adverbs of frequency. Okay, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, so in adverbs you have, how many types of adverbs do you have? How many types of adverbs do you have? I have written it on the board and you're still staring. How many types of adverbs?
Where, how?
1, 2, 3, and 4. So how many types of adverbs are there?
4
Very
adverbs.
good. There are 4 types of
Four
adverbs. What
adverbs.
are they? You have adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of
Place.
manner, and adverbs of frequency. Okay? For you to remember whether it falls under time, place, or manner, remember the adverb which answers to the question when. When did this action take place? It took place yesterday, or I went there at 4 o'clock. So it talks about a time. Okay, so that it answers to the question when. Okay, and for the place, where did the action take place? Where did you search for something? I searched everywhere. I saw there. I saw here. These will come under adverbs of place. They answer to the question where. Okay, and then you have adverbs of manner, that is how a particular action took place. Okay, how a particular action took place. Now I'm going to read a few sentences. I want you to identify under which category they fall or they come under. Is that clear? Yes or no, children? I told you all, please unmute yourself. Okay, I want you to unmute yourself. When I ask question, I want you to answer.
Yes,
Okay, now the first question, my uncle often visits us. Okay, can you identify the adverb in this sentence? My uncle often visits us.
Often, ma'am.
Often, very good. Now, often under which category will it come? Is it time, place, manner, or frequency?
Manner of frequency.
It is adverbs of frequency. Okay, and then the next question. The postman will arrive soon. The postman will arrive soon. Which is the adverb here? Soon. Very good. Now, soon, under which category will it come? To which question does the word soon answer to? Is it when, where, or how?
How?
How? When will the postman arrive? He will arrive soon. Right? Soon is the adverb there. So, soon will come under adverb of time. Okay? And then, the traveler wanted to rest for some time.
Time.
Okay? The traveler wanted to rest somewhere.
Somewhere.
Very good. So, where does, under which category will somewhere come?
Where?
Very good. It answers to the question where. Okay? And then, we never watch television when we have a test.
Television.
Television is a noun. I'm asking you to identify the adverb. Which is the adverb here? We never watch television.
Test.
Yes,
Test,
which is the
ma'am.
adverb?
Test.
No, test is not an adverb.
How, ma'am?
Okay. Another question. I'll change that and then again I'll come back to the sentence. Okay. Rahul is very weak. He falls sick frequently.
Frequently.
Very good. Frequently is the adverb. Under which category will this come under? Under which group will this fall?
When. When.
Frequency. Okay. It also answers to the question. Okay. So here this one will come under frequency. How often does he fall? He falls sick very frequently. So most probably his immunity is very low. Okay. Now coming back to the question, we never watch television when we have a test. So which is the adverb used here?
Never.
Very good. It is never. Okay, that also comes under adverbs of frequency. So whenever it shows that whenever there is a test, children do not watch television. Okay, that also comes under frequency. Okay, next one. I often send emails to my aunt.
Often.
Very good. Often. And often will come under.
Frequency.
Very good. Very good. It is frequency. Now, did you all understand this, children? Adverbs?
Yes,
You all have any doubt in adverbs?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Then shall we move on to the next unit? Use of a, an, and the.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now, you all know what is a, an, and the. What are a, an, and the? Do you have another name for it? What is it? A, an, and the are also called as.
Articles.
Very good. Articles. Okay. A, an, and the are called as articles. Remember, a and an are called as indefinite articles, while the is called as the definite article. Okay, what do you mean by indefinite and what is definite? Okay,
Indefinite.
Indefinite article means it can be anything. Okay, it can be anyone. For example, a boy. Okay, a boy means among a group of boys, it can be a boy. Okay, it can be any one child. Okay, but when you say the boy, you know about which child you are talking about. Okay, do you understand the difference between indefinite and definite? Okay, indefinite, you're just talking in general, while definite, you know it is this person only. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. And you know when to use a and when to use an. When do you use a? When do you use a? Children, all this you've been learning from probably from UKG or first standard. When do you use a and an?
Elephant.
You all of you have learned vowels and consonants.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What are vowels?
Ma'am.
What are vowels?
A-I-O-U. A-V-O-U.
A, E, I, O, U. There are how many vowels in the English alphabet? There are 5 vowels in the English alphabet. What are they? What are they?
A-V-I-O-U.
Very good. A, E, I, O, U. These are called as vowels. Okay. Any word which begins with a vowel sound you will use an to it. For example, you will say an elephant, an iceberg, an ice cream, an ink pot, an apple. Okay, do you all understand? Anything which begins with a vowel sound or a vowel or the letter vowel, you will use an. But there are exceptions where even if the word begins with a consonant. What are consonants?
Page number.
Please do not open your book. I'm just revising here. All these chapters you have already studied, okay? You have already completed all this. I'm just revising now. Okay, now what are consonants, children? Who can tell me what are consonants?
A,
Total in English alphabets, how many alphabets are there?
26 alphabets.
Very good. There are 26 alphabets. Okay, in these 26 alphabets, these letters are divided into two. One is vowels and one is consonants. Right? If you know who's that making that sound?
Devanish, ma'am.
Devang, if you're not
Devang, ma'am.
interested, you're most welcome to leave the class. Please do not disturb the others in the class. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you have English alphabet. You have 26 English alphabets which are divided into two parts. Okay. One is the vowels and one are consonants. How many vowels are there?
5.
5 vowels.
Five.
What are they? A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, these are called as vowels. The remaining alphabets, okay, the remaining letters, that is B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, these are called as consonants. How many consonants are there? Think, children, there are 26 alphabets in the English letters. Okay, in English alphabets you have 26 letters. Out of 26 letters, 5 of them are vowels. So how many is remaining? If you subtract 5 letters, how many is remaining? 26 minus 5.
21, ma'am.
Very good. So you
21.
have 21
21.
consonants. How many consonants are there? How many consonants are there?
21.
Very good. There are 21 consonants.
21.
Okay, so you know. In front of consonants, you're going to use and in front of consonants, you're going to use a. For example, a tree, a bat, a ball. Do you all understand? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So here we use the indefinite article a or an before a singular noun which is mentioned for the first time. Do you understand? For the first time. Okay, when you're talking, a boy is standing there. Okay, next time when you're going to talk about the same child, you're going to say the boy. Do you understand? So the first time when you're talking, it is indefinite. You're talking about someone. But second time when you're referring to the same person, that time you will use the definite article the. Okay, and the is also used for the sun, the moon. Okay, even for these also you will use the, because there is only one sun. Do you have any other sun?
No, ma'am.
No, right? You have only one sun. Okay, so for these definite things that you know, for them also you will be using the definite article the. Okay, do you all understand now? When you use a and when you use an and when you use the.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now I will ask you a few questions here. Dash citizen must be loyal to his country. So what will you use? A, an, or the? Very good. A citizen must be loyal to his country. We saw dash old man trying to cross dash river. Sorry, road. It is road. Okay. Very good. It is the road. We saw dash old man. So first, what will you use? Remember, old man begins with the letter O. Very good. An old man. Okay. Next one. Harish is studying to be dash doctor. Very good. A doctor, because D is a consonant. Okay. Next one. What dash excellent program the students put up?
An excellent program.
Very good. Very good. Program. What an excellent program. Okay, because E is a vowel. Next one. Mother went to dash school to meet dash principal.
The principal.
Very good, Dokta. Can you tell me the first one? Mother went to dash school. What will you use there? Very good, very good. You're going to use the, because you know when your mother goes to the school, you know which school your mother is going to, right? She has to come to your school only. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it does not mean that your mother is going to some school. She's going to your school. So you know about which school you are talking about. Your mother will go only to your school, right? Okay, so you will use the here in both the cases because you know which school your mother is going to, and you also know who is the principal of the school, right? She cannot come to your school and meet some other principal. That is why you're going to use the for both the sentences, okay? Mother went to the school to meet the principal. Okay, next one. This is dash good restaurant in the city.
In the city.
In the city is fine, but then the dash is in the front. Okay, this is dash good.
The good restaurant.
No. Remember, in this sentence, you're comparing different restaurants in the city. In the city, you will not have just one. You will have many restaurants. Okay, so this is a good restaurant in the city. Okay, second time when you're going to talk about the restaurant, that time you will say the. Okay, now next one. Okay, do you have any doubts in the articles?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, now shall we revise both adverbs and articles now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will ask you the question. You should answer. Okay, rewrite the sentences, putting the adverbs and brackets in the right place. Okay. First one,
Yes, ma'am.
Harish comes late to school. In the bracket, you have
Harish
the
never
adverb
comes
never.
late. Harish never comes late.
Very good. Harish never comes late to school. Okay, next one, the plane will take off. And the bracket you have soon.
The plane will take off soon.
Very good. The plane will take off soon. Okay, next third one. We go to the market on Fridays. Seldom.
We seldom to go market on Friday.
Very good. We seldom go to the market on Fridays. Okay, next one. Jane visits her friend Veena. In the bracket you have frequently. You can use the frequently in two different places here.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone wants to try? Even if you're wrong, it's okay. You try it out. Okay, at least you will learn that way. Yes.
Different.
Jane visits her friend Beena. You have to use frequently in the sentence.
Benefit. Ma'am, page.
Anybody? Okay, I will give you the answer. You can either say Jane frequently visits her friend Beena or Jane visits her friend Beena frequently. Okay, is that clear? Yes. Did you understand, children?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next, we will learn prepositions. Moving to the next lesson. Okay, we will do prepositions and then we will wind up the class. Okay, then I'll revise the rest of it the next class. Okay, what do you mean by prepositions? What are prepositions? Who can tell? Yes, Sharon, do you know the answer? What are prepositions? Okay, prepositions are nothing but words which tell you where the noun is or where the object is. Okay, for example, the books are in the cupboard. So which is a preposition used here? In. Very good. The jug is on the table.
On.
Very good. The tree is behind the house.
Behind.
Behind. Very good. She is coming down the steps.
Down.
Very good. So now you all know what are prepositions. Prepositions are words which shows you the position of the noun. Okay, where it is. Okay, now here you have, even in prepositions, you have prepositions of place, that is where the object is placed, and then you have prepositions of time, that is the duration. Okay, or when. Okay, for example, now I want you all to answer. The bird is dash the cage. What is the preposition that you will use here?
It.
In. Very good. The bird is in the cage. She is still dash college.
In college.
Yes,
In
she is still
college.
in college. Next one, the painting dash on the wall is beautiful.
On the wall.
Very
On
good.
the wall.
Painting on the wall is beautiful. There is a large shop dash my house.
Near my house.
Near my house. Yes, you can say near my house, behind my house, front of my house. Okay. You can use any prepositions. It doesn't mean that you have to use only one particular thing. For this, you can use anything. Okay. Next one. Father will return dash a month.
In a month.
In a month. Very good. They have lived in Mumbai dash 2000.
Since
Since
2000.
2000. Very good, Goptra. Very good. Okay, so these are called as preposition of time. Okay, uncle drove dash morning dash night.
From morning till night.
Very good. Uncle drove from morning till night. You must leave dash 4 o'clock if you want to take the train. You must leave dash 4 o'clock if you want to take the train. You must leave
By.
by. Very good. You must leave by 4 o'clock if you want to take the train. Mother spoke to my teacher dash Monday.
On Monday.
Very good. On Monday. Yes.
On Monday.
Okay. Now I want you to correct the sentences here. Okay. The bridge is, I'm sorry, there is a bridge in the river.
Across
Very good.
there is a bridge
across the river. Very good. You need to change it. Change the prepositions correctly. Okay. Please finish the project over Tuesday.
Please finish the
Project
Please finish the project
by Tuesday. Okay.
by
Yes. Okay. Jane sang at 2 hours.
Jenny sang for 2 hours.
Very good. Jane
Over
sang
2 hours.
for 2 hours. Very good. Okay. Next one. The lady knocked in the door.
The lady knocked at the door.
Very good. Very good, Lisha. It is the lady knocked at the door. Okay. The clothes are on the cupboard.
The clothes
The
are
clothes are in the cupboard.
Very good. The clothes are in the cupboard. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now here, do you have any doubt in this lesson? Preposition.
No, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Remember. Now just going through what you revised today. In adverbs, you learned about 4 different types of adverbs, right? What are they? Adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of manner, and then adverbs of frequency. Okay. Place tells you where something happened. Okay. Time tells you when it happened, and manner tells you how it happened. Okay. For example, for place, everywhere, here, there, all these are called as adverbs of place. Adverbs of time, when it happened, yesterday, today, tomorrow, these are called as adverbs of time. And then you have frequency, which tells you how often a particular action takes place. Regularly, frequently, these words are all adverbs of frequency. Okay. And then you have adverbs of manner, like beautiful, gracefully. Then you have neatly. Like this, you have different adverbs of manner. Okay. So adverbs you have learned. Do you have any doubt in adverbs?
No, ma'am.
No. Very good. Then you have learned about articles. What are articles?
And the.
Very good. A and the. A and an are also called as indefinite articles. Okay. And the is called as a definite article. Definite article means you know about what you are talking about, one particular person or one particular thing. Okay. Those are called as definite and indefinite. Remember, definite article is the, indefinite articles are a and an. And you know when to use a and when to use an. In front of vowels, you will use an. And in front of consonants, you will use a. And in front of a definite thing that you know, in front of that, you're going to use the. Okay? And then you learned about prepositions, right? Prepositions are nothing
Yes,
but the
ma'am.
position of the object, where it is kept. It is kept on the table, below the table, behind, front, back. These words are called as prepositions. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children. Okay, I want you all to revise well for your exam. Wish you all the best. Okay, we will revise the remaining 2 lessons in the next English class. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, children. Okay, thank you.